Okay, so I've got some messages from Spirit because I feel it very, 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 very loud right now. And it's like I am repeating myself for you over and over again and for myself. But when something repeats over and over again at the same time, it's like a big message. It's a very important time for us to get it, because they want us to live happily ever after, if you say that. But we have to do it. We are the ones who have to do our own healing, but we do have help from our guides and from each other. That's why we are here on Earth. And I believe that some of us has come here to make, to remind each other of what we can do and who we are. And right at this time right now, I have felt that it's like a need for us to expand and to evolve. We have to let the victim role and that ego. We have to let the ego go, like the victim role, the victory. The victory is ours. I hear the victory is ours, and the victory is ours. I believe that is the light. The light is winning. The light is us. The darkness isn't what we are. And if we can try to remember that over and over again, okay, I feel my darkness. I'm in my darkness. I'm in my shadow, but it's not who I truly am. And it's not it's not who I think I am. It's what I am. I think that is the darkness saying it to itself. Because I can feel the darkness is very present with me today. It's very present. And I'm guessing we shouldn't just be maybe listening to the light, or that the light is winning or the light is who we are. But I think that the voice of the darkness is wanting to be heard and is wanting to be left alone. So I believe that is what we are going to do. We are going to let the darkness be left alone, because we aren't alone. We aren't made to feel alone. You can be alone with yourself and be happy with yourself and be satisfied. But so many of us think we are alone. We think we are abandoned. We think we have been abandoned by life, by the universe, by God, by people in our lives, and by everything around us, by happiness. And this is a very important time, and so big healing is occurring right now. So much. It's so big. So that is why I want to repeat this, so it gets in your head, so you can come out of this pain, and to come out of this energetic flows, energetically. What is wanting to come through? The energetics of this time is very transformational, so they can stir up a lot in your life and within your own darkness, lower consciousness. And for you to really transform right now into what you want, into who you are, into what you want to become and what you want to create, it is to surrender and to be with that darkness? Can you just be with it? What I am doing today, when I feel the darkness really present with myself, I let it walk with me. I said to myself, like, okay, I can feel that you wanting to be me right now, but I am choosing to become my higher version of myself, and I want to create a better world. And how do I do that? I become the higher version of myself to create that better world that we want to live in. Because we can't keep focusing on what is not working in the world, in our lives, and start choosing to see what is working and be resourceful, be the resource in your own life, and see where your happiness is, like in your children, maybe. Because I can feel that so many of us can be stressed out. So many parents can be so... we can be annoyed about with the children, but it's annoyance. The annoyance is within us. It's the stress of being pushed, like, energetically towards who we truly are and who we are becoming. So if you feel this annoyance with not only with the family, and not only with people in your life or at work or in the news, maybe, you have to really embody this version of yourself who is just trusting and keeping the faith in humanity and keeping the faith that this transformation will be what you have asked for. Because in my latest post, I said that this is all the triggers and everything that is going on in your life, and all the triggers that you are being faced with is you. It's your higher self asking you to choose the higher version of yourself, to choose what you want to be. Choose who you want to be. Because I feel like we are bombarded with these triggers. We are bombarded with aspect of ourselves that is wanting to be us. They're wanting to take over. The darkness are wanting to take over. And don't let it. Don't let yourself be in this old version of being a victim, because that is the old earth. That is the old version of us that is still hanging on. It's clinging on to us like, I feel so good to be in this victim role, but it's not making any change to be in that state of being and in that energy. It's holding us back from home, from coming home to our hearts, because home isn't out there. Home is within us. It's feeling good with yourself, feeling good with your environment, with your own creation, with your own, all of you. And I feel like I'm really like, I feel so strong in this message, because it's so important right now, because the world is like an upside down. It's an upside down. It's a playground where we don't want to play in. And we want to be in a playground where there is joy and happiness and love. And we have to create it in here. And with this new moon, with this energy that is in us, that is energetically moving us right now, it is from this old earth into that new earth. You can feel the energy of my baby girl. It's so new. That is us. That is us. That energy. And we have to peel off the layers of who we are, of who we thought we were, and who we have been being our whole life. So let yourself surrender. Surrender to the pain, surrender to the healing, surrender to everything that is very uncomfortable right now. Because healing is uncomfortable. Transformation is... It's like a hurricane within. It's like a hurricane within. That's all I can say. And we are all experiencing it differently, but we are experiencing the same kind of feelings and emotions. It's not unique. And we are not alone. So try to stay conscious of what you are experiencing. What are your triggers? Who is triggering you and why? What is coming up for you? Like, what is the triggering saying to you? What is it that you haven't been healing within yourself? Because it isn't the people outside of us. Can we remember that? It's not the people outside of us who is doing something to us. They are a gift for our own healing and for our forward movements of becoming this higher version of ourselves. So take every opportunity today, this whole week, to take every opportunity to heal. Take every opportunity to choose the better way of being, the higher version. Maybe I shouldn't say better, because nothing is right and wrong, but you can feel energetically what feels right. So trust what feels right, and remember that we are going through the darkness right now. We are being in it, and you aren't alone. It's something that we are all experiencing at some level. And some of us has maybe a little bit tougher journey, but if you have a pretty horrible experience in your life, please don't become the victim of it. Try to think it of as you're doing a pretty great job for the whole collective and for the whole world. The whole world is healing, and so are you. And you're doing it for the greater good of all. So remember that. Don't be the victim, because you aren't. You're doing something so great that you don't even know it. Try to set boundaries for yourself to what you need, because it isn't egoic to think of yourself to what you need. You have to set boundaries sometimes to realize what you need, to let yourself be heard and seen. And everyone around you is they have to do the same with you. Set boundaries. So if someone is setting boundaries towards you, see that also as a gift. They're just showing you what you also can do. And we are doing this together, so try to be compassionate towards everyone around you and yourself, to what we are going through. We are not separate. We are going through this together. And it all gets easier when we are doing it together and have we remember the passion for life, and that we're remembering that we're all healing, and we all have a past, all old versions, and we all have this higher version. So become the one who is going first. Become the one who is going first. Choose for you, and choose for the highest good of all, not yourself. The highest good for all. That is all for now. And I will keep repeating it, I think. But stay tuned. I will come back again. Thank you for this, and have a great weekend. Remember to play.